The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
They say a dog is a man's best friend. Today we talk to Anita Waithera, who's one of 254's youngest entrepreneur who decided that dog breeding is her career choice. Welcome to another episode of The Grind. My name is Violet Njoki. Hi Anita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Ooh, hi. Good dog. Good doggy. Good doggy. Butch in. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So, Anita.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm quite well, thank you. I see you're quite busy.
Yeah, this is my everyday life.
Wow. So if you could please tell us, what is it that you do with these amazing animals that I see here?
Well, first of all, I love dogs. I keep them as pets, but then also, I do breeding because that is where the money is.
Oh, interesting. And I see one is quite adamant on eating your clothes.
Very busy.
Is it possible for me to come in?
Yeah, you can.
But
you need an overall because they're quite excited.
Okay.
They will be jumping on your back.
Oh, okay, interesting. I think I'm ready for that. And even as I get dressed, will you tell us why you chose dog breeding as a career choice?
I think, first of all, dogs make me happy.
Yes.
They're a man's best friend. And they are very loyal animals. They might risk their life just to save and protect you from any harm or danger.
Yeah.
Plus, I also want to make other households happy by providing dogs for them.
Is this what you've always wanted to do?
No, quite an interesting story. I am also a media person, but then now after COVID, I had to resort. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
So this is not what I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then COVID made all of us realize we had other passions or we liked doing other things. So I started hanging with people with dogs. I just approached them on social media because they're very cool dogs out there. And these are the first breeds that I wanted to start with. But after I started hanging out with people who have dogs, they're happy people, genuinely happy. They have good souls, just like the dogs. So that is where my interest grew from. And here I am.
So can I get in and join you there?
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to wear this overall because they will...
Oh, they will
really
jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm ready for that. Let's do this.
Hi. I shall be wearing that.
Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Here we go.
I have to hold her before you finish wearing
Oh,
that.
she's a jumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she gets excited easily.
Uh-huh. You have to dress up before you deal with the dog, so
You cannot afford to be smart when you're doing this.
no, you leave cleanliness at the gate. Okay. So as a female entrepreneur in this industry, first of all, how old are you?
I'm only 23 years old.
23. And when did you decide that dog breeding is what I want to do?
I think it only started last year.
Oh, so it's not something that it's been there. But
No, I was just hanging out with people who know about dogs. But then that is when I decided I also want to be part of the game. So it was only last year that this dream came.
Oh, interesting. I've seen quite a number of dogs. Which type of dogs do you have at the moment?
At the moment, I have German Shepherds and Rottweilers.
What is the difference between I actually don't know much about dogs, let me just say. What is the difference?
These are the German Shepherds. Rottweilers are purely, this is the color of Rottweilers, and with like a short tail.
Yeah.
And then these ones, they are like 3 types. Okay. The long coat, short coat, and the medium coat. So mine are just medium coat German Shepherds.
So there's nothing like bulldogs?
No, not yet.
Chihuahuas.
But those are my, no, I don't want to breed Chihuahuas.
Oh,
I only want to produce working line dogs, security dogs. That is my line.
Oh, interesting. So basically, what is your day like? What is Anita's day like when she gets up in the morning?
In the morning, I first open for them.
Yeah.
They go and shit and walk around as I wash their place. As you can see, it's currently dirty because we have not started. Yeah. And I want you to join me in doing this.
I'm going to wash a dog's kennel today. Something I've not done in quite some time, but yeah. How do I do this?
So now you you scoop.
I scoop?
Yeah, you scoop. Because you have to collect it.
Okay, I can do this. Hi. Let me clean up. But even as you clean up for them, I see they are quite big dogs. How do you price your dogs?
Because the security line, they can be quite expensive.
Yes.
And for example, a puppy for Rottweiler goes for 50,000.
50,000, a puppy?
When it's only 3 months.
Wow, interesting.
And this one is a big dog, so I won't sell it at 50,000.
The price goes higher?
Yeah.
So your pricing starts from when they're...
Like 3 months, because that is when I'll be comfortable that someone can manage the dog properly. Because when it's at 3 months, you can manage it easily.
Oh, because do you teach your clients how to take care of the dogs?
Yes. And I work with some trainers who are like older than me or who have been in the game for such a long time. So what they do, I go to wherever they are or wherever they're going to train the dogs. That is why I also learn, because that's like a school now to me.
So you get to learn how to train them and then you train your clients?
Yeah, but now I have some basic training, but not purely. And for the clients that I have, now I work with the other older trainers.
Okay.
Can you believe there are some people who went to South Africa
just to learn how to
learn about dogs? A whole year in South Africa.
Just learning about dogs?
Yeah, and that's the pure. Because in a day they're getting like how many clients? 10 clients in a day, and per dog people are training. For like 7 weeks, someone is bagging like 80,000, 100,000.
From one dog?
Yeah. And now imagine someone is training, someone has 10 clients.
Yeah.
So, and then they sign contracts. So yeah, it's crazy.
As of now, since you started, how many clients have you been able to deal with?
So far, like 7.
7 clients, training their dogs?
Selling
the dogs. No training, nothing. Okay, this is
training, maybe potty training. Like if you want a house dog, and you don't want a dog to go shitting in the house every time. Yeah. So if that is a problem, I deal with your problem to come and potty train your dog.
Oh, so do you go to their house or do you train them from?
No, I go to their house because now that is their setting. Yes. That will be their setting forever. So I go to where the clients are. Yeah.
So with these dogs that I see here, have you trained them to do anything else apart from potty training and something like that?
These two. This one is a new one. Where is she? Hi. That one is a new one.
Yeah.
These ones know how to sit. They know how to say hi.
Hi. How do you say hi?
You put your paw there. Gigi. Just call her.
Gigi. Okay, maybe she doesn't know me.
Gigi.
Which I quite understand.
How would I say? It's because now there are so many people and they've been kwa jua sana. Yeah. So now it will be hard even for them to concentrate. Because even when you're doing training, you can't train when they are tired or when there's a lot of sunlight, because also of the energy. So now this soap is what we use to wash here.
Okay, too.
So I need you to first wet this place.
Yes.
I need you to wet.
I just use the water?
Yeah, I use that water.
Okay. So with these dogs that you have now, where do you source them from?
Well, there are so many people who are having dogs. Yeah. So you just connect to them through social media and ask them, I want this type of dog, I want a male, a female.
And then you just buy it from them?
Yeah.
So you buy it, then you sell it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like barter trade, but of some sort.
But then you can also make an agreement with someone. If I sell for you this dog,
yes,
can you exchange it with like yours? Come on, like akuja apende huyu, and me I want a breed that akonayo. We can just exchange, because people in this industry are friends.
Oh, interesting. And there are some people who have like these small, very clean dogs, the Chihuahuas with the white.
Yeah, there's someone who purely breeds them.
Also, and do you breed those kinds of dogs as well? Why do you choose these big ones?
I think I just love big dogs. Plus, it boosts my ego also.
Yeah.
So, also when I'm working with this kind of dogs, they respect in a panda.
Oh, interesting. So we're going to take a short break, but even as we clean Anita's kennels so that the dogs can sleep it well, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back to know more about dog breeding with one of Kenya's youngest entrepreneurs. Don't move.
You are watching TV.
Raukia siku njema na tunukiwa offers kila siku. Pata offers zote mahali pamoja ili uongeze zaidi, utume SMS zaidi na ubrowse zaidi.
Wewe usijali. Tuma namba ya kila supplier kwa hiyo soko.
Welcome back to The Grind, and today we are talking to Anita Waithera, a 23-year-old dog breeder, stroke a dog trainer. And even as we learn about her dog training, I want to ask her one very important question. How long does it take you to train one dog?
7 weeks.
7 weeks?
Yeah, depending now for the simple ones, it's
Yes.
7 weeks. But for the others that are purely security lines,
Yes.
now they take longer to like, it should be daily now,
Yes.
for the longest until they die probably.
Oh, okay, interesting. Until they die, so you train them, is it something that is continuous or you just train them and stop?
Continuous.
You have to continue.
Training, hata you make sure isisahau vitu zenye umefundishwa. Just the way you keep upgrading your knowledge.
Yeah.
It's the same way we do with dogs.
So even as we continue upgrading, teaching them, you also teach them how to feed.
Yeah. No,
So-
they know how to feed, but they have to be, how do I put it? They have to be disciplined.
Okay.
They have to wait until the food reaches down so that they can now continue to eat.
Can we see how you've trained them to eat? Is it possible for you to feed them now?
It's basic to say sit.
Okay. Can we see how you feed them?
Okay, I will just serve.
Okay. So what are you serving them today?
Today's menu.
Yes.
On today's menu, there is broken rice and omena. But in the evening, they take chicken heads, chicken feet, and now dog food.
Okay, when you say all this chicken feed and broken rice and omena, how is the financial burden when it comes to feeding the dogs?
Well, it can be strenuous. Kama hujajipanga, you will struggle. But in a month, we, like for example, when you're buying the food now, like for the broken rice,
Yes.
for a month's bill, it can come to 2,000. And for the meat is where you spend a lot of money. Like 7 kgs, it can be 1,500.
So roughly in a month, for you to feed your dog well, how much do you need in your pocket in a month?
In a month,
Yes.
you need about 6,000.
6,000 so that you can feed them well.
Yeah, because
and that is a balanced diet.
Food. They also take dry food. I try to incorporate different meals for them so that they can also, I see which food is better for them in terms of growth, the coats.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So today you're feeding them broken rice and omena.
Yeah.
Crushed omena though. This is crushed omena. Or
We get them from supply not agrovet, agrofeeds. That is where they have the broken rice, the omena for the dogs.
oh, interesting. There is broken rice and broken omena
So I
for
need you
feeding
to
dogs.
hold this bowl for me.
Okay, so this one, okay.
And then you'll just put the mukuju so that we can serve them now.
So when you serve them, you have to instruct them first before they eat.
Yeah, I have to tell them sit.
They've learnt the art.
Yeah.
Okay. Can your child sit and eat? These dogs have been trained to sit and eat.
I need you to put
Okay,
this on
I
and then
place
you help
this
with
one
another
here.
one. Yeah.
Take another one. We're feeding 3 dogs today. These are the ones that we have. The Rottweiler, and you said it's
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
So you see there now, they're calm because they know it's meal time.
Oh, so they know if it's just like a human being basically. When you feed them, it's time to sit.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. So let me ask you, as a female entrepreneur in this industry, what are some of the challenges that you faced as a female?
Well, first of all, it is a male-dominated industry. So when you're telling people you're a dog breeder, they're like, unajua nini? Unaweza handle doggy.
Oh, come on, we know these things.
They are also very big dogs.
Yes.
Heavy, they're the big dogs. So those ones are the ones that are challenging because no, I can't walk it.
Yes.
Because it can go and harm other people outside because it's too heavy for me.
Yes.
Even this one, when he grows, it will reach a time I won't be able to manage him.
Oh, interesting.
No, they're lucky.
Oh, they're lucky some have spilled. You can eat it, we'll come back to you later. So so when it gets to a certain age, it's good. Oh, she's sitting. She can't eat until she's told. She's a lady. So you said that when a dog gets too big for you, it's hard for you to handle it.
Yeah, because also the strength, maybe I go now start lifting weights. Now that is when, for example, a pit bull.
Yes.
A pit bull, I can't handle a pit bull, but I want it. But it's too heavy for me.
How many kgs are we talking here with a pit bull?
It can reach up to 70.
70 kgs?
Yeah.
That's a whole human being.
A big dog.
That is quite a big dog.
Yes. Sit.
It's meal time.
Yes, sit. Yes. Gigi.
Okay. Who is being fed who?
Yes.
Hi.
Sit. Hi. Yes, sit.
They're actually following instructions. They're actually sitting down to feed. There you go. Everybody has a plate.
Now that is where the problem comes in. When they want to taste everyone's food.
But it's actually the same food, but they want to taste. Interesting. Okay. So you were telling me that some of the challenges you faced as a female is that it's a male-dominated industry.
Also, finances, when I was struggling with the finances. But now, I think I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Now at least I am able. Another challenge is when the dog gets sick.
Yes.
It's really strenuous because it's not feeding, expenses at the vet. It's a moody dog when it's sick.
Oh, they get moody.
Yeah, you can't feed it. It can't be jumping on you like the way now I come in the morning and I'm so excited. When they're sick, it's actually like a baby. Like you feel it.
You will know when a dog is sick.
Yeah, it won't eat. The shit is different. The coat becomes rough and not shiny.
So for someone like me who hasn't lived or worked with dogs before, will it be easy for me to spot these changes?
Yeah, it will. The shit is the first indicator to tell you that your dog is not okay.
So when you start noticing these changes in your dogs, it's kind of a medical emergency. What do you do at this point?
You have to have a vet on speed dial.
Yeah.
A very available vet.
Yes.
When you're talking ukimpigia like at 12, he will come.
Interesting.
Because you don't want to lose your dog.
Yes, yes.
So you must have a reliable vet.
So I saw that in one of your dogs, a lot of puppies.
Yeah,
one just gave birth.
Yeah. So the vet had to come and do checkup immediately, had to confirm that the mother is okay, no complications, she won't lose the baby. So it was, and we also not ready, very ready. We thought it was too soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many puppies did it give birth to?
11.
Oh my. 11 puppies.
Yes.
That is a strong mother. But this one is not eating. Why is it that this one is not eating?
They are used to eat inside.
So you have to put it back inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, no, this one is like a baby. For a baby to eat, unakuwa mkali, and lazima akae chini. So also for them, they have to sit inside and eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, people say there are good dogs and bad dogs. How do you spot and how do you know the difference?
I don't think there's a bad dog. It's just a dog that is not trained. There's no bad dog.
As long as it's trained,
yeah,
it becomes a good dog.
You don't want to have a very problematic dog also, like a dog that is just biting everyone. So if we want to say there's a bad dog, it's the one that is just not trained. Yeah. Or a dog that is having separation anxiety. Also dogs have separation anxiety, so they become problematic, they destroy everything. We have lost some couple pair of shoes in this compound because
but it's something that you're used to now.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, when dogs get sick, you've talked about separation anxiety.
Yeah.
When dogs get sick, some have to be put down. Have you ever had to put down a dog?
I'm lucky. I've not experienced that yet.
Yes.
Maybe those will come up later.
Yeah, it's something that will come up as time goes by.
Yeah.
And even as you sell and you train these dogs, have you ever found a client that is so hard to deal with that sometimes you have to get a refund for what you've done?
Well, I am lucky. I am blessed that I have not had any of those clients, but there are some that have too many demands. And when you tell them you cannot always, like, this is a very pure breed, a very good dog, they don't want to like pay for it.
Yeah.
So they're like, seriously, they even start talking badly because you can't settle with their price. So that's the only problematic client I've had.
So the nanas actually had you refund their money? Or
No.
You are indeed lucky. She is indeed lucky. You've said you've done this now, it's almost a year.
Yes, yeah.
What do you see the future holds for you in dog training and dog breeding?
Well, I am very hopeful that it will. I want to fill this whole compound with dogs actually.
Yeah.
And I want to be, actually I just want to add more dogs, build more kennels. I want it to be a movement, like a whole company now. And I also want to be providing security dogs to hotels and be able to transport them. And also maybe shoot content for them.
Or for the dogs only?
Yeah, only for the dog lovers now, just their specific page. There are people who love cars. Now,
yours is dog, you're a dog lover, you're a dog person.
Yeah, and also want to partner with people who hold dog events. Like there's a dog event that happens in Kenya called Oktoberfest. So that is a very good platform for them. And I'm hoping to be working with those people. 1
year into doing this in the industry as a dog breeder, what is that one thing that you've learned?
Patience and sacrifice is what will make this thing successful.
Patience and sacrifice? Patience and
sacrifice.
Why do you say that?
Because now, patience, by the time a dog is listening to you, or by the time a dog is behaving, you have used a lot of energy in actually training it.
Yes.
So that is where patience comes in. Even when they are eating, in terms of their health, because you can get frustrated when your dog is sick.
Yeah.
So you really need to be patient and understand, hizi ni vitu za maisha. It happens, but you should take care of the dog.
And what is that one thing that you will tell someone who wants to join this industry? As a female or just anyone?
If you want to start, just be there full time. Just know a lot of your time and energy is needed, and just be ready. And also in terms of finances, don't get a dog if you can't afford for it or you can't fund its lifestyle.
The key word is that they're expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive to keep a dog, apparently. So if for anyone who just wants to join, you have to have that passion, you have to have the finances.
Yeah, and also you have to love the dogs. If you don't love dogs, you can't do it with the passion, you can't be dedicated.
Yeah.
So don't start if your dogs are just going to suffer.
Interesting. And what words do you live by as Anita Waithera?
Believe in God, pray, and hard work. Hard work, hard work, hard work.
Is this something you see yourself doing for quite some time?
Yeah.
How long?
Until I die.
Those are the words of Anita Waithera, who is a dog breeder here in Ruai. She has trained quite a number of dogs and she continues to do the same every single day, something she does with passion. This is The Grind, and join us next week as we talk to another person, another business, and get to learn about the business industry. Till next time, my name is Violet Njoki.
We value your feedback. If you would like to send questions, comments, or suggestions for your favorite TV47 shows, call us on telephone number 0740-047-047 or email us at maoni@tv47.co.ke. You can also write to us on PO Box 2358/00621, Nairobi. You can also drop your complaint or feedback at our offices located at number 10 Ojija Close,